Hey guys, before this video even begins, trust me, there will be no spoilers here. I will not ruin such an epic film for any one of you. I would like to thank a few people before I get into my Daym Drops Black Panther review. Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, Danai Gurira, Forrest Whitaker, Daniel Kaluuya, Angela Bassett, Andy Serkis, Martin Freeman, Florence Kasumba, Winston Duke, and Sterling K. Brown. Let's get with the good, the bad, and of course the ugly. I'm not going to do movie reviews, that's not what this channel is about. But this is a moment of excitement for your boy, because for the first time in a long time, and when I say a long time, I'm talking about movies like The Color Purple, movies like Roots. For the first time in a long time, black people, people of color, are put out there in a more positive light. We're not running around fighting each other, being loud, spending all type of crazy frivolous money. We're not acting all crazy in public. We're not, I mean, it's just, for the first time, it's not a circus, is what I'm saying to you. And that is what I have to be proud about. It's not because it's a predominantly all-black cast and this movie is epic. Because let me tell you something, when I looked out into that audience, it wasn't all black people, all people of color. It was different races unified for one amazing movie. Whether I look to my left, whether I look to my right, whether I look behind me, whether I looked in front of me, it wasn't an all-black thing. And trust and believe, media will make it seem like an all-black thing because this is the perfect time to play that race game. Cut it out. Cut it out. This is a film from the mind of Mr. Stanley himself, letting you know that there are resources out there that the people need. And when I say people, I am talking about all people. That is why I love this movie. It brought to light how individuals can unify, can come together, can work together for the great of good. You get excited about that. You get excited because when I tell you it is action-packed throughout the film, I kid you not. Now, just like any other given movie, you need a storyline. You need a good storyline that's going to captivate the people, get the people excited, have you engaged. And I, for one, let me be the first one to raise my hand when I say I fall asleep on most blockbuster films. Your boy's knocked out. Your boy is laid out. Within the first 5 to 10 minutes, it's going to let me know the direction of the film, and I might wake up at the good parts of a movie and go right back to sleep. And I have. I don't care who is in the film. This cast collectively came together, and it was not an all-black cast. The cast of individuals collectively coming together to make this movie work, from of course, the heroes to the villains. Everybody played a significant role in bringing about excitement in this film. Now, does the film have the dead moments? Yeah, there's some spots in there where it's just like, okay, let's get back into it. But those spots where it's like, okay, let's get back into it, if you do not pay attention to them, you are going to miss something. You will not be able to connect two and two together for anything if you miss these so-called dead moments in the movie. Black Panther is well executed. I'm thinking of the greatest dish I ever had a review, and now I'm thinking of Black Panther. You see what I'm saying to you? I am proud because people did not just show up, they showed out for the film. When you think Wakanda, even though it doesn't actually exist, Disney, you need to make it exist, hint, but even though it doesn't physically actually exist, I don't care who you are. If it did exist, you would take the next flight out to be there. To be there. The wonders, the amazement, the beautiful colors, the people get you excited. You're walking through, you're seeing technology at its finest, in its finest hour. You can't possibly tell me you don't want to be there after you watch the movie. When you sit down with your popcorn, my popcorn started going stale because it was getting neglected by your boy. Neglected. The movie had me captivated, had me locked in, honed in, and paying attention to every line in the film. Now, were there parts where you could actually predict what's going to happen? That's Hollywood. Hollywood is often predictable. There is a scene up in there, I already knew how the scene was going to go. Watched it anyway, but I knew how it was going to go. Trust me, when you go watch the film, when you get to that scene, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. You know how it's going to go. You know how it's going to end. And you also know what's going to happen later on in the film. It's automated. Hollywood can't shake that. They don't know how to properly shake that. They haven't learned yet. I hope they learn soon. But this is a Marvel movie unlike other Marvel films. That's why the pre-sales are crazy. Pre-sales are crazy because, for once, this is when I'm going to go ahead and speak about black people, my people. For once, there was something that all of us collectively could be excited about. You see what I'm saying to you? The days of The Color Purple, the days of Roots. In the back of the mind, regardless the age, you knew that this movie was going to be well produced. Brought to you by Mr. Stanley from the mind of Mr. Stanley himself. We have a hero. And it's been a moment since we had a hero. You know how kids love to dress up like whatever character that they fell in love with earlier in the year come Halloween? We now have a hero. Come this time for Halloween 2018, we're going to have Black Panther on the shelves. Kids are going to have another option. Kids are going to have another reason to get excited. And it won't be just little black kids. It's going to be all children because all races were at the theater. Everyone, side by side, collectively enjoying a moment on screen where at the end of the film, there wasn't one individual not clapping. Not one single person not clapping at what was just brought to us. You didn't want to get up and use the bathroom. No matter how bad you had to go. You didn't want to get up and go to the bathroom. You didn't want to miss a single second of this film. And I don't want to tell you anything about the film, though I want to tell you all about the film. I want you to go out and see it for yourself. Because I don't remember the last time I got so excited that I had to interrupt my own food reviews to bring you my thoughts about a movie. I don't recall the last time that ever happened. But I'm doing it today. So don't necessarily listen to media because they're going to make it a black movie thing. That's ridiculous. It's not a black movie thing. It's a movie about the people that have the resources to make change for the world in which we live. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what a film is about. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what Black Panther is about. Helping everyone, not just a certain race of people, helping everyone. But I'm going to let you get to that. If there's any given spoiler, that was it. I just beat you in the head with it. I want you to enjoy Black Panther. I want you to check Black Panther out more than once. See it by yourself. See it with a group of friends. Share it with friends and family. Because I already know what it is. I already know the world in which we live, not everybody is willing to accept this film off the top because they believe it's a black film. They're not willing to accept it. Their mind just doesn't work in that way. They're over there with it. It is what it is. We don't change anything overnight unless we're willing to change ourselves and the way we see things. Not what we hear because it's being fed to us by media. Media gets real funny out there. They know how to play that race card. They already know how to do it. But this is not that day. This is not that case. This is not that film. All actors play a serious role here. Good, bad, and indifferent. All actors play a serious role here. And more than just black actors, ladies and gentlemen. More than just black actors. I want you to watch the film with open minds and open hearts, willing to accept something different from Marvel that you may not be accustomed to when it comes to a Marvel film. You may not be ready for when it comes to a Marvel film. Because certain parts of the movie will remind you that it's Marvel, but a lot of the movie is going to scream an epic movie. It doesn't necessarily scream Marvel. It just screams an amazing film. That's what's going to get you. That's what's going to captivate you. Be this your first time seeing anything Marvel, or be this the fact that you watch everything Marvel. You truly have something to marvel at with the Black Panther movie. I want you to enjoy. Thanks for watching this video. I hope I didn't spoil anything for you, but I'm going back to see it again. That type of movie. The type of movie I stayed awake for from beginning to end. And I can't wait to go back again. I hope to see you there. It's your main man, Daym Drops. And yes, I will have a food review at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. But I had to interrupt my normal routine here on YouTube to talk about Black Panther. I'll meet you in the comments.